Oh, I'll tell you, you know what's something that I thought was really special that was I got to be around or be a part of, or be around really. So SNL Saturday Night Live was going on, and Bill Burr was going to be on it. You know, and Bill Burr there's nobody like him. There's nobody like him. He is himself, and he is one of one. And I wanted to go see it. I'd never been to SNL. I'd never been over there and seen it, you know. And so myself, who came with me? Oh, my buddy Kevin and John Farley was there. And that's Chris Farley's brother. And it was just like, man, to be at SNL, you know, where Chris Farley and Spade and Nealon and Carvey and all of the Rock, Sam, just all these wizards of, possibility, you know, Sherry, O'Terry, who's the lady that puts her, she's always taking her own temperature or whatever and smelling it. Who's that lady? Her. She, you know, just to be at SNL, Saturday Night Live, to be on that stage, just to be there watching. And John Farley was there, Chris Farley's brother. And it was the first time he said that he'd been back there since since he'd been there with Chris. And that was just, I don't know. It was just like, it was just kind of, it felt special, you know, because I just can't imagine that. I can't imagine having a brother that is, you know, so, well, first of all, it's your brother, so they're very important to you, but then also they're such a entertainer, and then you go back to the place where one of the places that they're most known from, you know, and yeah, it was magnificent, man, just to be able to be there with him. And he told so many stories. And I was kind of bummed that they didn't bring him out on the stage and let him tell a story out there at SNL. The stories he was telling backstage were better than half of the things that were happening on the tube, I thought. I mean, but also that's, you know, it was just crazy to hear a guy talk about, you know, his brother, Chris Farley, and all these little moments that they'd had backstage, and just these funny things. And here, I'll say this: when it came down to listening to him or watching some of the sketches, I couldn't help but listen to some of the things that he was saying, because it just was like walking through time, and walking through time that really meant something, you know, time between brothers. And so, yeah, that was pretty exceptional. But yeah, I was like, SNL should have had him out there. Like, bring this guy. It's the first time he's been back since his brother. It's like the closest Chris Farley will get to being there. And yeah, it was just, I don't know. So, but it was great. I'm not trying to tell, you know, I don't know. Am I talking too much or whatever? I don't know. But yeah, that was something neat to be a part of. And what else? I went with my friend has a son, and we took him to the swing set, and then